Hello, good morning. This is Scott. Welcome to the meditation live stream. This is a channel that works with the different dimensions of our being. We have our body, our emotion, our mind, and our relationships. And when we add awareness to our life in these dimensions, we get a more complete picture of things. And from there, we have a greater access to wholeness in ourselves. And we're able to see more wholeness in each other. And this is very useful in life in terms of most things. So this is why we practice this on my channel. I like to do a brief talk, and then we'll get into a guided practice. And today we'll go for about a half an hour. And I think one of the things that happens to those of us who are on the spiritual path is that we are given lessons in cycles. And I think this happens to everyone, but when you have a spiritual practice, it's possible to kind of recognize these features more readily because you've actually taken the time to look. And I'm saying look, but it's really about looking and feeling and witnessing your life. And you see how certain patterns and situations reoccur. And I've mentioned this before, but I think it's useful to mention again because I think Spirit would like to see us from our new sense of wholeness. So when we practice, we become more aware. And Spirit is becoming aware through us, through each of us. That's the importance of being alive, is that we get this gift of a soul and this gift of our life. And how we respond to life, how we respond to situations matters. Because it's a way for a spirit to kind of evolve, because without us it can't. Human beings are special. We're able to grow, change, and develop and evolve. And our awareness interfaces with our life, evolving us. And that evolution is something that's very important to spirit. It's something that's happening all the time. And we evolve through adaptation. We adapt to our environment, to our experiences. Some of those adaptations we have taken on board with ourselves are useful. Some of them are unhealthy. And with practice, we begin to see which of those are healthy for us and which of those are not. And we begin to grow our capacity for two things. One is we grow capacity for observing, becoming kind of like a witness to life. And number two, we develop a capacity for holding space, the space with which things are arising. Excuse me. And those two capacities are built into both men and women, however you define yourself. They're built into all of us. Capacities for observing and capacities for holding space. And these things come together when we work with them together. They become refined. They become with greater clarity. They act more in higher resolution. And as I said before, a couple of days ago, you cannot tell a truth that you are not aware of. And I think we would like a world where we had more access to truth. So in order to be more truthful, we have to take on the truth. We have to make truth a priority. We have to make a structure with which our life moves with truth involved. We have to build a life around that. And the truth is ultimately peaceful because it removes doubt. And like doubt is the way you get toward truth. You know, a healthy amount of doubt or not knowing is how we discover things in life. If you think about it, every infant child, if they knew everything, there would be no room to grow. There would be no life's journey. It would just be an automatic kind of sort of like what we're having with computers, I think, in AI currently, which is like omni, you know, like if a child was given a chip or whatever in their head, and then they had access to everything all at once since birth. There's a way in which spirit has everything contained within it, but we grow toward that truth. We grow like the way that a plant grows toward the sun. And that's what creates a beautiful life, is a journey of growth toward the thing that is that magnet in us that pulls us toward more and more wholeness, more and more light, the light of awareness. So, that being said, before we begin, I'm going to read the Tao, section from the Tao. I've been using the stanzas of the Tao to help elicit the divine mood, which is very useful for meditation. And today we are on number 65, Simple Ignorance. In ancient times, those skilled in following the Tao did not try to enlighten the people, but rather sought to keep them simple. The people are difficult to govern because they have too much cleverness. Thus, ruling a country with cleverness is ruin. Ruling a country without cleverness is its blessing. To know these two, ruin and blessing, is to hold the proper standard. To always know the standard is to possess the profound De. The profound De is deep, unfathomable, and reaches far without limit. It leads all beings back in reversal, and thus brings about great harmony. So we'll begin now with the eyes closed, gently closing your eyes. Begin by tuning inside with some breath, charging up of the breath. Deep breath in through the nose, and then out through the mouth. Allowing the whole trunk of your body to expand and contract. Both your belly and your chest. Front to back, side to side, top to bottom. Allowing your breath to reach all the way down into your pelvic floor, your legs and your feet. Very good. And we'll do 3 more. Great. And now allowing your breath to return to your usual way of breathing. And gently placing your attention on your body and your body's sensations. You can feel the temperature of your body, tingling, pulsing, sense of aliveness, subtle movement. You can feel your body and the connection your body has with the earth, the planet, underneath you. Your body's contact with the planet. You can begin the practice of feeling and softening. So on the in-breath, feeling your body. And then the out-breath, softening. Melting down through your body and into the earth. And the softening and melting can feel like warm honey melting down through your body, deep into the earth. And everywhere that the honey touches is cleansed, healed, purified, made whole, as it carries with it any impurities, toxic energy, sickness, the opposite of health, bringing it down into the earth, where the earth takes that energy and recycles it, transforms it. And bringing your attention up into your heart, the center of your chest, feeling your heart space. You can breathe into your heart on the in-breath. And then on the out-breath, soften your heart and expand. Just feeling and softening into your heart. Coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what's present for you emotionally right now. And without making your emotions right or wrong, good or bad, just allowing yourself to feel a little bit in the shared space. Human beings are meant to feel emotions together as part of our heritage, very good for our emotional hygiene. And you could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, giving your life direction, like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. Just noticing what you're feeling right now. You could also be feeling numb, which is also a valid emotional experience. And bringing your attention up into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath, feeling in and around your skull. You can, if you like, breathe into the third eye space between your eyebrows or the top of your head, your crown, whatever feels correct for you. And just feeling and softening in and around your head. contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy or active your mind is. And just remaining uninvolved with your thoughts, allowing your thoughts to come and go like clouds in the sky. And if you notice you get pulled into a thought, which happens, just remember that's okay. Just come back to feeling your head or your body for grounding. Very useful to come back out of a thought. Typically, if we're overthinking, we're underfeeling. Very good. And then now we'll spend some time with our eyes open, gently opening your eyes and allowing the work we just did to remain present and not evaporate. And we'll spend some time in the relational space. And every relationship has an inside and an outside. And it's good for us to practice feeling outside and inside. So on the in-breath, feeling outside you. And then on the out-breath, feeling inside. And just noticing the difference between the two. Feeling outside on the in-breath. And then inside on the out-breath. You can, if you like, add in qualities to your practice of love, compassion, and gratitude. We're headed into Thanksgiving, so you could add a little extra gratitude into your practice. And feeling love, compassion, and gratitude around you on the in-breath, and then on the out-breath back toward yourself. So feeling love, compassion, gratitude around you on the in-breath. And then on the out-breath, love, compassion, gratitude toward yourself. And practice sending and receiving love, compassion, and gratitude. Great, and then from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet for a bit to allow you to do yours. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up healing and blessings, and ripple out into the community. Amen. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day and many blessings. And I'll be back again tomorrow. Bye-bye.